Hey guys, it's Keicia. Welcome to Kiki TV. I wanted to talk to you about how it's been going with my 90-day self-care, self-love challenge. So I've been getting messages from all over the place about how to love and care for myself more and more. And it's been really awesome. When I really started digging deep into spirituality, I realized that my higher power, they were always talking to me, guiding me, supporting me in ways that were like all over the place. Instagram, billboards, Facebook, podcasts, license plates, YouTube. And then a song will come on the radio and I'll be like, oh my gosh, they are singing my heart, right? Like it is perfectly applicable to what I'm going through. This is what I mean. It happens to me all the time. I've been chelating mercury out of my body for the last year and a half. And if you want to know more about that, please go to my video on mercury toxicity. That had made me gain some weight. And now that I'm at the end of my mercury toxicity journey, it's time to get my body together. So part of my self-care, self-love 90-day challenge was to really figure out like how to get my body back to a healthy weight. What comes through my YouTube as a suggested video, Abraham Hicks on weight loss from a spiritual point of view. And the wisdom was groundbreaking. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. The YouTube video that was suggested to me was that we have to always be connected to source. How do we connect to source? Love, we're in joy, we're in health, we're excited, we're hopeful, we're faithful, and we're appreciating things and we're being grateful. Like all these things make you feel so good. And when you feel good, you know that you're connected to source. How do you disconnect from source? You are angry, you are worried, you are fearful, you are sad, you are desperate. These things disconnect you from source. And when you're disconnected from source, you behave unhealthily because it doesn't feel good to be disconnected from source. So for some people it's drugs, some people it's alcohol, some people it's food. How do you not eat your feelings? How do you not emotionally overeat? You stay in high vibration. But that is so hard for me. This is why. Look at the world. And then on top of that, I'm a holistic psychotherapist. I'm an empath. And I spend most days listening to people's suffering and their pain. I have friends and family and loved ones who are going through very difficult things. And so it's very hard to stay connected to source. And then I do these things that are unhealthy in order to like buffer it and make me feel better. But what I really need to do is connect myself back to source. And body, heart, spirit, and soul is all connected. So what do I need to make it all better? Boundaries. I did not realize that I was like lamenting about my friends and family being sad or, whatever they were going through. But upon reflection, I'm totally doing that. I learned this thing in grad school. When you have someone that's drowning in a pit of despair and you're the counselor, you do not throw yourself in to the pit of despair. Then it's two people just like drowning. Two people drowning. Who needs that? What you do is you stand on the outside of the pit of despair and you throw a rope and you pull them out. They feel better and you feel better. If I'm throwing myself into the pit of despair, I don't feel good enough to really help them in an effective way. I didn't even realize that I was really still doing that because this is something that I've been working on. I was so much worse before. I don't need to be connected to other people's pain. I can pray for them, right? I can send them positive vibes. I can send them peace, love, and light. I could support them with my knowledge. I was eating things that tasted like really good, but not so great for me in the long run. So I decided to do an experiment the day after I heard this YouTube video. I thought, I'm gonna stay connected to source for one whole day. And as soon as I feel that I'm being taken off my game by fear or anger or sadness or worry, I'm gonna go back to love and light and peace and appreciation and gratitude and whatever else good feeling I could find to get me connected back to source and see what that would do for me and my eating. And this is what happened. One, I didn't think about food all day long. I wasn't like thinking, what am I gonna eat for the next meal and the next meal? I actually kind of forgot about food. Isn't that interesting? Number two, when I did eat, I ate less than I normally eat by half, and I was satisfied. Three, when I got on the scale the next day, I had lost 2 pounds. That is unprecedented. 2 pounds. In one day. I had been trying to lose weight for the last 2 weeks. One day of being high frequency, connected to source, not being all sad, I lost 2 pounds. I am going to stay connected to source for the rest of my life. I'm gonna feel so good and I'm gonna look so good. So this has been by far one of the biggest self-discovery things that has happened in this 90-day self-care, self-love challenge. You can heal. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.